One of Harrison, Michigan's most colorful characters was John Spikehorn Meyer, known to tourists and Michigan residents simply as Spikehorn. He was a showman, naturalist, politician, furniture builder, inventor, realtor, lumberjack, and so much more. Born in Ohio in 1870, but raised on a farm near Shepherd, Spikehorn came to the Harrison area in the late 1920s. On 80 acres south of Harrison, he continued various businesses such as his Green Mountain Tree Company. Already claiming to be in his 80s, he began Spikehorn's Bear Den and Wildlife Park in the 1930s. Wearing homemade buckskins and sporting a long beard, his business was visited by thousands of tourists each year. Spikehorn and those at his camp lived rustically by choice and to further exaggerate the woodsman's lifestyle. By refusing to apply for a permit to keep bears, and his consistent criticism put Spikehorn at odds with the conservation department, and they became his arch nemesis. Spikehorn believed in a strictly limited government and stirred up much controversy in his life. Spike's camp consisted of a workshop and a cabin and a one-of-a-kind building that was his living quarters, souvenir shop, and was adjacent to his bear dens. Spikehorn always had a few cubs he was raising. He called the bears he raised and cared for his best friends. He was fascinating to children and adults and always took the time to tell his tall tales and wild and amusing stories. The camp held bears, of course, but also tame raccoons, chickens, dogs, buffalo, elk, and many other wild animals. There was even a rival tourist attraction only a few miles from Spikehorn's that was run by a former employee. In the non-tourist season, Spikehorn traveled with his bears to publicize the bear den. He traveled to large cities in Detroit, Saginaw, Lansing, and even took his bears out of state. He took 5 bears to a Detroit radio station and frequented the state capitol to drum up publicity and let the legislature know how he felt on certain issues. To learn more about Spikehorn, watch the Cleaver YouTube channel for new episodes, or get a copy of the book Spikehorn, The Life Story of Johnny Meyer by Tom Sellers, published in 1994. Spikehorn died in 1959 at age 89 and is buried in the Salt River Cemetery near Shepherd, Michigan. His tombstone simply says, Spikehorn, Central Michigan naturalist. Spikehorn remains one of the most fascinating characters ever to inhabit Harrison.